let's go live on Facebook as well. Yes, come on, man. Let's go to the Facebook here. Let me know when it's live. Okay.
You are live now.
Let's go live on Facebook. Yes, I know I'm alive as well. Yes, come on, man. Let's go. Yeah, I know I'm alive. So are we live on Facebook? Các位朋友，你哋好，歡迎大家。
You are live now.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know I'm alive. Yeah, 我就是这样自然的啦，我无所谓的啦。Okay, guys, hi, good evening. Good Tuesday evening to everybody. So let's wait for more people to come in before we start our weekly get-together session in 谈股论市. Okay, we call 谈股论市. So let's hang on a few seconds while I set up all my. Yeah, my assistant was telling me I'm alive. I'm alive. Yeah, I think yes, I know. Yeah, I know I'm alive. 被緊張 a bit. Okay. Right. Actually, I already browsed through the results tonight. Seems like it's a waiting market. Seems like it is a waiting market. 什么是 waiting market? 就是等，就是等。Hi, Daniel 哥。Okay, all right. So let's wait for more people to come in before we start. How many of you? 119. Okay, 119. Hey, so by the way, when you are listening to this, so when you are, when you enjoy yourself, so help me share the video out. Okay, help me share the video out. Let's see, YouTube is live. Sweet. So tonight everything is working fine. Nice. Kelvin and Kelvin know each other. 係啦 ，Daniel 哥啦，稱兄道弟嘛，係咪？出外靠朋友，在家靠父母。Okay, like who want to draw the first blood? First stock, come. We start with your stock as usual. Give me some trading ideas. Then let us look at the stock together. Come. Who want to share the first stock? Cedric Young at YouTube is the first. He wants to look at ISDN. He thinks ISDN is a good one. I think ISDN is a good one as well. Okay, I'm going to show my right hand side here. Now, ISDN, we have been talking about it for quite some time. So what is going on with ISDN, guys? Okay, ISDN 本来我不讲了。It's not the flu 哇，多谢健康兄的关心不是 flu 不是 flu， 是鼻子有点敏感，刚才拜四要打针了，拜四如果 flu 就要 cancel。 Okay, like back to ISDN. So ISDN, we were talking about this downtrend, right? Okay, so it broke the downtrend line and this was a pullback RTS and now it is on the way up. Now, despite you see these two black candles, okay, any stock charts that you open, guys, you need to look at these two candles and read it with a pinch of salt. Now, 怎么讲呢？就係 because last Friday, Dow Jones has a big down day, 500 points down. Last night's 500 points back up. So this was Monday action. So Monday, the whole market was cui, but not that bad. Okay, so we see some recovery and today also recovered, but late afternoon today back to selling mode. So the market is still not out of the woods yet. After a big decline, maybe need to digest, need to consolidate a bit before the real trend kicks in. So for ISDN, you're looking at the two candles trying to trade higher, but always encounter selling. Now, doesn't mean it cannot go up. I've seen cases like this where it will continue to go up. Okay, so for now, 655 stand in the way. 655 stands in the way. What is the catalyst for ISDN to break out? Now you see, when you trade a stock, you invest a stock. Okay, I have been repeating this every week for past 1.5 years already. You must know the story behind the stock. You must know the catalyst why ISDN can go up. Now, if you look at any stock chart and you do not know, don't know, just based on the candle itself, and you try to trade, okay, then you'll be like me 10 years ago, trying to use MACD crossover, moving average as a support. Any stock, just bounce, just buy. You will realize you win here, lose there is a waste of time. Okay, so ISDN, you need to be clear. This is the semiconductor industry related stock. Okay, and how is the fundamentals doing? How is the earnings doing? Now, my chart on the right hand side show you very, very clearly. This is on an tear, on an uptrend. Okay, the earnings is on an uptrend. So even without any positive catalyst like contract win or new customer, this ISDN earnings is already on an uptrend. So we do expect the price to catch up with the earnings. Okay, now because this is what the price looks like after reporting excellent earnings, consolidated. Okay, so after consolidation, we expect ISDN to resume uptrend. It is on an uptrend, to resume the uptrend because the earnings is strong. Okay, so unless the first half 2021 earnings that means the earnings 令人失望, didn't grow, then ISDN price will not sustain at this level but fall. Okay, now the other tool that I want to introduce to you is called the PIPS table, and also look at the price to earning ratio. Now 18 times is not too high, but ISDN used to be 11 times, 12 times, so 18 times 2 is standard, a little bit on the high side, but not excessive. So I can 接受啦，我可以接受。The other thing you want to find out is the pips. Okay, so if you take a look at the pips, 64.5, you close 64.5. This is 10-20%. So you can see 20 is within the 20%. So long ISDN earnings can grow by 20%, then no problem for the price to appreciate. Okay, so you see how on one chart, one stock from this YouTuber, Cedric Young, okay, he asked about ISDN. I can spin off to many concepts for you to understand, okay, how to analyze ISDN. Firstly, the chart, what is the chart doing? Why it can break the resistance? Okay, and what will be the reason it break the resistance? And what is the expectation? So if you want to trade ISDN, your expectation is the earnings next half will be better than at least 20%. If it is not, then you will see ISDN will have a shock root awakening and the price will come down. If you can meet and give a rosy picture going forward, ISDN can go up. 就是这么简单。股票其实不是很复杂啦。Okay, now let me take this chance, ISDN, to explain to everybody the concept. Stock investment, it is not as tough as many people imagine it to be. Okay, if you look at the stock market in terms of businesses, every company listed listed in the Singapore Exchange are businesses. So if you use 生意上的角度来看他们的话, instead of just looking at moving average or MACD, you will see more 彻底. Okay, you will see more 彻底. That means you will know, oh, this company is making money, is profitable. Maybe I'm buying too early. I may need to wait a bit. Oh, maybe the price is too high now. I want to wait for it to come lower before I buy. So you see, business first. Okay, business first. Then only you look at the technical chart to find the levels. Right? So this is generally the way we do it. And the weekly chart, let's see any danger. Now, weekly chart, you can see that it is consolidating. Okay, consolidating. Now, I just want to show you very quickly, because this chart usually I don't discuss in public because I have vested interest, but I just want to highlight this to you, and you go and see for yourself lah. If I show you this view, do you see any similar pattern, guys? Do you see any similar pattern? 看得到的 comment yes. If you can see it, comment yes. If you can't see it, you comment no. Come on. Can you see a similar pattern in the stock chart? in the stock chart. Okay, in the stock chart. I'm going to draw for you, draw for you so that you are looking at the right place. Sekali 你看头看尾看不到。A and B. 看到哦，看到哦。Okay, so if you can see, you means you know what to expect, what to expect. Now, if you cannot see, 看不咯，cannot see, then 我帮不了你啊。Okay, so like next stock, come next stock. Oh, Wyman, you are a very smart trader, Wyman. 看得很彻底。Okay, right, next stock, come. ISDN, I already completed the analysis, a very thorough analysis, because this stock is very simple to understand. Okay, very simple to understand. You may see that it is very, James want to see the Singapore Stock Strength Index, a good idea. Now, this is, I have been warning about, if you have come to the webinar for the past 3 sessions, right, we know that we are stuck at a high. Okay, so it will spark off a decline. If I remember correctly, and if you can remember, there will be a reason for the market to correct itself. I have explained to you, it could be the Fed meeting in the 3rd week of June, and indeed it was. Okay, so that was what sparked off the correction, the pullback. Now, this is still a correction, a pullback. I don't think it's a bear market. Okay, so don't need to scare yourself, especially those of you who are new to the investment, to the trading. You may be flabbergasted by the last few weeks of the stock market action. Suddenly, it's not so simple anymore. You buy already, your price can come down one. Whoa, doesn't go up every day. Okay, this is normal. The market has been up for many weeks. Okay, has been up for many weeks. So this is normal for it to start to digest and consolidate. I've shown you that this green zone, usually 1 or 2 months, it will start to lose strength. And you can see historically it is the case. So this time around, no different. It came down. So now we have to wait for it to turn up again. Then we start to look for BIC chart and we find our trades again. So it is a process. Okay, it is a process. Step 1, you wait for the market to come down first, and then you wait for BIC chart. Once you see BIC chart, then you buy. Okay, and then when it go up to the high again, you watch out for any sell reason to sell, and then the stock will come down. You repeat and rinse over and over again. Okay, so that is how simple the process is. So right now we can see that it's down, coming down. Let it go, man. Let it come down. So there is no clear support at the moment. So this is naturally the support, the May low. We see how low it can go lah. I do not think it will go to the May low, frankly speaking. Okay, frankly speaking, I don't think it will go to May low. July, I'm expecting the market to at least stabilize. Okay, in fact, to even go a little bit higher. The real show, I think the real show is in October. Okay, September, October period. So watch out for that 2 months. It may be ugly. Right now, maybe it's the first warning sign by the Fed. So going forward, you have to watch out. Okay, so that is for the market strength index. Let's go. Let's see any more stocks. Preparing to trade Kim Eng. Oh, CDP account. Wow, coming to Singapore. Wyman. Okay, great. Edward Singh, L23. Wow, 很 interesting L23 什么来的 You go by stock code one. Enviro Hub. Wow, 好冷门哦 this stock I never follow Okay, generally, if a company earnings is negative, I usually will skip the stock. Okay, so Enviro Hub, I will skip. Penny share, I don't trade, so sorry. SunPower, okay. Now, y'all don't need to whack the stock, okay? No need to whack the stock. I'm not going to scroll up. So when I'm about to finish analyzing a stock, then you hook the comment field for the stock. Okay, then I'll be able to see it. If I talk and then you start to post, right, I will miss it. Okay, so you must time your comments very accurately. So I'll go for SunPower first. Okay, SunPower, let's go. Okay. Right, SunPower fundamentals first. Now, SunPower fundamentals, Itulolai has got doubt about it because from the health chart, you can see that it is not really very good sign. Okay, so that is something that to warn me about. And then when I scroll down, I am looking at divergence of the earnings per share and the operating income. This is not very easy to digest. Okay, so cash flow, free cash flow has gone into the negative. Wow, another alarm bell. Debt is rising. So despite the stock is rallying, I cannot don't pay attention to the right hand side. The right hand side is showing me the financial numbers of this company. It is not looking very pretty. Okay, it is not looking very pretty. So based on the financial number, usually I will not touch the stock. Okay, so they will disqualify the stock for me. Then let me go through the stock and take a look at the chart. Now we're talking about charts only. Okay, based on the chart, you could see on the way up, okay, from here, this low on the way up, this is what we call buyer in control, guys. Can you see? Whenever there's volume spike, okay, whenever there's volume spike, you see the candle is 等等 white color one, 等等长长白白的，长长白白的。This means that there are a lot of buying. Whenever the transaction volume is very high, this green bar is very high, the candle is white. It means that there is buying on this day. Now, whenever the stock goes quiet, where my cursor is, when it starts to go quiet, go consolidating, pulling back on low volume, you take a look at the volume. The volume, if you see is lower, it means that nobody interested to sell the stock. Okay, so on the way up, volume come back in again, and then when it starts to consolidate, 又是 low volume. Going up, consolidate, 又是 low volume. Can you see the pattern? So this is BIC chart. Whenever you see such a chart, okay, it's called BIC, then you will want to be interested in the stock because buyers are in control, and that is where we want to find an entry. Okay, versus, not versus, which also means that the fundamentals, the earning story must tally with the chart. If like in this case not tally, I will probably give it a miss. Okay, then the stock continue to go higher. This is where the BIC continue. Can you see? The BIC continue until this stage, and now is pulling back. Okay, now this is considered high volume only from this point to this point. So I'm going to ignore this. So what SunPower is doing is consolidating. We are waiting for the next long white to come in. If SunPower dare to have this 长长的回来的话, the buyers are back. It means the trend may continue. Okay, but before you want to take this trade, okay, make sure you understand what this company is doing and the prospect of the company, because I do not follow it closely, so I do not have the story to share with you. Now you see, I do things differently. I only know a handful of stock because my money are in them. I track them closely and also have another list where I want to buy them. I know them intimately. So the stock information, the company finances, what projects, what product, what services, what is the industry, I'm very familiar. So I cannot cover 900 stocks in the Singapore exchange. This is one point you need to understand. Okay, and also if you today come in, you just throw any stock to me, I can able to tell you whether buy or sell tomorrow. 这样我是神欸，我是神欸 means I am better than the dictionary. I know all 900 stock inside out. Cannot be 嘛，不可能的，对不对？ So here 我希望你能够了解 not all the stocks I understand. Okay, I understand. So I can only share with you what I am following. So SunPower is one that the chart I can comment, but definitely if you ask me to buy tomorrow because the chart is beautiful, I don't dare, because I need to have the technical picture tally with the fundamental picture. If this one I cannot understand, fundamentals to me come first. Although today you come to the webinar, right? You see, the first thing you see is chart 嘛，这个易华李潇 see chart suddenly talk about fundamental， 不是。是因为I need to combine both. If I understand the fundamental, whether this company is making money or not, any contract coming, is the industry in play, then the chart is bullish, it makes sense. But in this case, like, wow, 这边真的是西北难了解. Then suddenly the chart can buy. I didn't make my money this way, so I find it very 搞味 to share the stock. Okay, so that is SunPower. Right, next stock, AEM. Daniel Chia, not not a bit like investing. In fact, I have a term for it. Okay, the term is called this. Let me share with you guys. The term is called speculvesting. Speculvesting, 有没有看到这个字 ？Speculvesting, a new English word to be registered in Oxford Dictionary soon. Speculvesting, okay, a new word, speculvesting. No, you don't need to really know it to the core, you know. Like for example, just now I will share. Okay, the stock that I follow the most closely, iFast, Union Gas, all these you all know, right? Every time I talk about it, okay. So for iFast, I know what is going on. I know the business. I know when to sell. What is my exit plan? I know the earnings growth is spectacular. How is the next quarter coming? And I know it is bidding for the digital banking license in Malaysia. You see, I follow closely. So I don't say, wow, uptrend now. You use a moving average. If bounce, you buy. Mother, inside the stock market, so many stock bounce 20 MA. 你买到完没? Okay, for example, tonight. Okay, like this is a good example. Now tonight you see this one, so many stock. No, how many? Okay, if I trigger my strategy, this is my strategy name. Okay, so in my strategy name I have. Oops, sorry. In my strategy, okay, these are my strategy name. I have got Trendmaster V3, CNX up, and then you will see price pullback. Wow, tonight don't have price pullback. Only got one. Okay, so these are my strategy, guys. Okay, let me show you. Now, this is something I hope 我可以惊醒大家的 OK now 这边here we have got 32 stocks all got trading signal all got my trend trading signal. So when you come to the chart, which one should you buy? All of them is a trading signal. So you cannot be tomorrow the one that trigger the entry will buy first. That one really cannot trade this way 为什么我知道呢？因为我以前是受害者嘛。I lost before. I do it this way. I lost before, so I share with you. This is not the way to do it. These are the trading signal. All these stocks triggered the trading signal. So your job is to find the best one to take the trade tomorrow. And how and what do you constitute as best one? Best one, what do you constitute? Two things. Number one, the fundamentals. Number two, the most bullish chart. Make sense to you? Okay, if I have a very bullish chart, if the fundamental is damn lousy, right, I will skip. I will wait for the fundamentals good one. Inside the stock market, actually there are about 200 300 stocks that are active. So effectively, you only need to focus on these 300 stocks. Then of which, right, a lot of them are not profitable. So if you don't touch them, right, you further narrow down your list. Then you focus on these profitable companies. Now, I have never seen a profitable company, the chart not going up. I think you share the same experience with me, right? Those of you who understand what I'm talking about, give me a like. You have never seen, okay, every time in the stock market, every year, the top performer of the year is always a profitable company. Those that went up 100, 200% in 1 year are always profitable company. So this is a fact that I think everybody should ingrain into your mind when you look for the next stock. Okay. And every time the worst performing company are the one that lose, okay, money, loss-making company. So in this case, shouldn't we focus on profitable company? Okay, so that is why and how my stock selection comes about. Okay, let me come back to AEM. Just now we were talking about AEM, then I digress. I'm so sorry. Sorry, this is the wrong one. 是这样子的啦，人上了年纪比较啰嗦。没边。Okay, 来。So let's continue with AEM. Okay, now AEM is a stock I have stopped trading it because it is not profitable. Now, sorry, it is profitable, but the earnings starts to dip. Okay, it was good during 2019. Okay, it was good during 2020. But since the turn of the year, it is not good anymore. The last earnings report, right? Actually, okay, you see this is trading 12-month earnings is up. But if you click on quarterly, you can see the last half or second half 2020, the earnings actually dipped. So your question is first half 2021 earnings dip or rise. Now the earnings dip has got impact one, has a reason, not impact, has a reason. It's because Intel, one of their key customer, has lost two. Okay, Intel is their key customer, but Intel themselves are going to lose two main customers, Apple and Microsoft. Okay, so that caused a drag in AEM share price. How does it affect the AEM revenue directly? And I have no numbers yet. I need to see the first half 2021 earnings comes out, then we see, is there any impact? For Intel itself, INTC, okay, you can see they are not going up. Can you see they are not going up? If you check NVIDIA, NVDA, you check AMD, they are going up. Okay, okay, this is NVIDIA. You can see the chart going up. You have got AMD. AMD is Intel 竞争对手. Okay, haven't go up yet, but soon. haven't go yet. Okay, so this is AMD. Intel, you've got image tester, so Qualcomm. But Qualcomm will be a different chipset already, but these are all the semiconductor stock. Okay, so that is why AEM, we have to be careful about the first half 2021 earnings, whether can they improve or not. So let me bring you down to the table again. Okay, now this is what I use to estimate the share price. Now the earnings PE is 10 times, which is low. Consider AEM standard is low. And if you come to the PIPS table, we are looking at 367. So if the first half 2021 earnings is up by at least 10%, okay, at least 10%, then it should be doing the $4 region. So currently it is way below $4. So unless the market is already pricing that they are not going to meet the $4, that means they are not going to have any improvement in the earnings, then that is the reason why it is now trading at 367. 367 is a 10% drop in earnings. Okay, so this is something to watch out for AEM. That is the earnings side. Now let's talk about the stock. Do you see any BIC? Do you see any BIC? Okay, let's see. Okay, you see, very 勉强 to see the BIC over here because it is not obvious. Okay, this chart is not obvious, so it's very difficult to see the BIC. Now, if you go to Sun Power just now, right, you can see the BIC is very, very obvious. You can see the BIC is very, very obvious. But when you go to AEM, 哇，很难看。甚至看不到，看不到。What you can see is, okay, it is going up, and then it's now pulling back, consolidating. But I do not see any BIC during consolidation, so it makes any breakout of this resistance point shaky. Okay, I won't dare to buy. The last time it consolidated back in June 2020. This is the one, right? Okay, you see, let me show you. This is going up, correct or not? This is going up. Then subsequently, it consolidated since May all the way to July before it fly up. So during this consolidation zone, I just want to share with you, right? Okay, during this consolidation zone, how do we know that it is going to break out successfully? You take a look at the consolidation zone. Don't you see the BIC over here? 有没有看到 BIC? If you see BIC in this time frame, you comment BIC. Let me take a look. BIC. Bernard saw it. Bernard saw it, right? Anyone else? Wyman, yes, all the members. Jasmine, okay, so great. So you guys see the BIC table? There, and coming down, low volume. That is why when AEM broke out, okay, AEM broke out, we know that this breakout has got a higher chance that it can continue to go higher because buyers are in during this consolidation. So if I fast forward to today, this is the short consolidation. I still do not see any BIC yet. That is why if you ask me, hey, if you want to trade AEM not over here, I'm very reluctant because it is money, hard-earned money. Don't anyhow tikam want to tikam on those more beautiful chart. Also, this one definitely not very beautiful, so I will hold back. AEM, I will still hold back. I go to the weekly chart. Now, if you want to take part in the semiconductor trade, okay, you want to take part in semiconductor trade, you don't, the exchange doesn't have only AEM. You can click on this link. You can click on this link. Okay, and then you will be able to see there the rest of the semiconductors. Okay, so you can also see UMS 漂不漂亮 Okay, UMS 漂不漂亮 Do you see BIC in UMS? Okay, do you see BIC in UMS? If don't see, my experience is better don't touch lah. Franken also the same. You can see all these Franken today got a lot of activities. Tapi close black candle lah, so the wait continues. Okay, the wait continues. Okay, Franken, and of course ISDN, the very first stock that we covered today, ISDN, or whether it has BIC or not. Okay, so I want to zoom in and show you. Do you see BIC in ISDN? So you, after I share with you, you go and take a look whether you see ISDN got BIC or not. Okay, like next stock. G3B， 哇，你们这些是新一代的 trader 是跑 stock code 的哦。G3B is a ETF 嘞，不要啦 ，SDI ETF 慢的要死。This one slow like tortoise 嘞，不要啦，浪费时间。Okay, this one really waste time lah, waste time. We want to go for growth stock. Growth stock is better. Nano Dimension Okay, Nano Dimension you see Nano Dimension now is doing $7.46. Okay, so what is the stock doing? Yeah lah, I know lah, Shanice, I was just pulling your leg. Nano firm, not nano technology. Just pulling your leg. Nano technology 咩 ？Nano firm 啦，Nano firm， 开玩笑而已。OK， 来 come back to Nano firm。OK， just now you learn about the what do you call that? BIC 嘛，so now you see， dun. Do you see BIC or not? Do you see BIC or not in Nano? OK， 来，有看到 BIC 的 comment 一下。If you don't see any BIC, then you comment no. If you see BIC, comment BIC. Come on, let's do this together. Some of you say yes, nice, right? Okay, great. Okay, it's because, okay, there you go. Okay, and then the pullback on low volume. So this Nano firm is standby akan datang, almost going to challenge the high already. So Nano firm definitely has got BIC, and you go to the weekly chart. Okay, go to the weekly chart. You can also see that. Okay, it was very beautiful until Monday. Until Monday. Okay, so last Friday we had that big down. So this is the Monday candle. So far so good, still white color. So if all is well, Nano firm this week has got a great chance to break higher, it seems. Okay, based on this candle, the buying isn't done yet, so the momentum should continue. So if the momentum continue, okay, for Nano firm. Right, next stop. Shooting star. Okay, Leo mentioned a very good point. Shooting star 3 days ago. There. Okay, I was thinking anybody will ask this question. Got people ask. Okay, over at YouTube, someone is asking, what about this shooting star? Now, this is not a shooting star. 吓到你吧? This is not a shooting star. Shooting star happened at the top of the trend. This is at the bottom of a downward movement, guys. So those of you who 精通 Japanese candlestick, you must know that this is not a shooting star. That is why you see today and yesterday still go up. What is this called, guys? What is this called? It's not called a shooting star. This one called semi star. It's not called Sino star. No. It's not called Sino star, losers. It's not called Sino star. This is what star? What pattern is this? Those of you who 精通 candlestick reversal pattern. Inverted hammer Jack Tan 厉害嘞你，哇老给你一个赞，给你一个赞，给你一个赞啊，给你一个赞。Yes, it's called inverted hammer. Let me show you 啊。Inverted hammer， 噔噔噔噔，有冇睇到啊？大家 inverted hammer. After you see an inverted hammer, okay, pay attention to this Pay attention to this After you see an inverted hammer, where should the price go? Google 讲的不是我讲的You see an inverted hammer, where should the price go? Okay, Google 讲的不是我讲的Oops. Where should the price go? 你看，西北准哦，西北准哦 ，Google 西北准哦，你看。有没有看到？真是巧哦，真是巧。Okay, so that is a nano firm. Google say one Google say will go up, not me I just show you the inverted hammer Okay, now inverted hammer Google say will go up. Okay, inverted hammer, this one bigger. Inverted hammer, Google say it will go up. So this is a nano firm, inverted hammer. This inverted hammer is not a 小锤子嘞 This one is a big one. Google say it will go up. Everybody understand? 不好笑咩？我以为很好笑嘞，没有反应嘞，完了没有 kick 嘞。YouTube 来了，哎呀，来给个赞呢！我看你们没有给赞呢。Are you still there? 177 of you, only 12 likes Can I have more likes now? Let me explain to you Your likes can help me in a small way where my videos can become suggested video for those people searching for technical analysis or searching for trading. Okay, so if you can help me hit the like button to see this number jump up to match your 180 it will be very appreciated. 可以吗 Participant at YouTube, can you help me hit the like button? Thank you very much for the one who responded. 14 now, 18 now. Thank you very much. Okay. 像不像那种 Clementi Interchange 不对 Interchange 那种摆地摊连中间放一个 box 一个供跟人家拿钱，然后那边表演那个跌打药酒有没有？拿一条蛇那边 practice 跌打药酒，讲到一半突然间拿龙供出来，叫人家按 like 这样可怜。No, every time my kid ask me, what are you doing? Still young my kid. So I tell them, 我在卖艺，我在卖艺，说跟人家讨 like。OK， 来 ，Let's continue 看来肉麻当有趣Got laugh. Okay. Right, next stop. So one stop down, nano firm. Okay, more on nano firm. So inverted hammer this article say if it close above the inverted hammer, it is a pattern confirmation. So it hasn't closed above So if you don't want to miss this stop and you want to be notified, what I would suggest is you put a horizontal line alert right here. Okay, so what this alert line does is, okay, you set an expiration date for the alert. That means you are telling the software to wait until the 9th of July. If never trigger, forget it, delete from the system. One time only, you click apply. So what will happen is if nano firm over the next few days trade above 549, you will receive an alert right here and also to your Telegram. Okay, also to your Telegram right here. Okay, then you will not miss Telegram and then you will not miss nano firm. Make sense to you? Okay, so for those of you who needs an alert, need someone to remind you, that night we talk about nano firm, so please pay attention. Then you plot this line. When it trade above this line, you get notified about the stop. Beautiful. To your mobile phone, so you must install Telegram. Okay, Telegram app. Okay, so that is how it is. Next stock, right? CFM. CFM 是什么股？哇 ，Alvin, I thought you were scolding me 嘞 ，CFM 吓死我。OK， 来 continue. CFM very beautiful. OK, I think Calvin, not Calvin, Alvin, you see it correctly. This is indeed quite a beautiful chart because it has got this BIC. Okay, it's pulling back on low volume. Okay, it's rising on high volume. So this one satisfy. Okay, before I take the trade, you see a very good habit is I go to the right hand side. I will start to check. What industry is this? Industrial machinery and equipment. Wow, 不是很认识. Okay, then I look at the health check. Step by step, come down. Step by step. Okay, market cap. This is Sibei small market cap, 53.4 million. Okay, then you come here and take a look at the health check. Wow, operation low, cash flow below average, high debt below average. Good. So alarm bell first. Alarm in my head. Wow, this one may not be the one that I'll be interested in. Come to the operating income and the earnings per share. What I see is this company is not profitable yet. Okay, not profitable yet. Then I capo on the quarterly. Okay, quarterly, what it is showing me is the first half 2021, it lost lesser money as compared to second half 2020. Still haven't swing to profit. So it doesn't have the trend, the strong trend in the earnings. Okay, my first choice of stock, okay, can I share with you? My first choice of stock is like Union Gas. Union Gas 我唱1年了嘞，我唱1年了，这种才好嘛，明白吗？ This type is the best. This type is what I call the wife material. Why wife material? You buy one and just continue to write, and meanwhile, sometimes it will give you baby like dividend. Very powerful stock. Keep going up, no? Because the earnings is strong, free cash flow, 龙种 key 嘞，龙种 key. So share price key. Okay, you go to prop next, also the same. 一样的 chart. You see the earnings? See very strong the chart. 下水哦 haven't clicked yet. Okay, prop next. You see the chart, keep going higher and higher. Look at the earnings. Incredible. Also, you go back to CFM, right? Although the chart is nice, 这种我叫做路边的野花啦 ，maybe 路边的野花不要采，就是这种啊。Although the chart looks very nice, but you look at the earnings 不是很明白 ，OK， 不是明白。You see, there are many ways to make money from the stock market. Tonight, I'm sharing with you my way. Okay, so I'm not saying CFM can never go up. It's not. It's just that I only know how to do it my way. Okay. Another analogy to share with everybody here is, for example, let me use some example to share with you. Okay, for example, when you go to the supermarket, okay, you go to the supermarket, you buy apples. Okay, so when you buy apples, you have to pick 5, you put into the draw long, and then you go and wave, and then you pay, correct? So when you go and pick the apples, I'm sure everybody will have your own way to pick the apple. Okay, so I believe your way is very similar to mine. Firstly, you take out the apple, you press, it must be hard. It cannot be soggy or soft. Now, second, you see color. You don't want to be too greenish sour. You want red as possible. Then you know the apple is sweet. The third factor to choose the apple is I don't want to see fingernail mark. Some lady use the fingernail going press, then the fingernail dip into the apple, so there's a fingernail scar. Right, then this one I don't want. Even red, hard, I don't want because of fingernail. So this is the way I pick the apple and then put 5 in the draw long and go and pay at NTUC, correct? So you go to the stock market, it's the same. You must know what type of stock you want. What is the way you choose the stock? Then you just every day, every week in, week out, year in, year out, just continue and just repeatedly go through the process to select the stock. Okay, so that is the best analogy I can share with you on how to pick up stock. Okay, now if you don't, you just anyhow pick the apples, randomly pick 5, you go home, you sure gonna problem with your wife or your mother. So similarly in stock market, if you anyhow pick stock, just because it's going up, pulling back, now you want to buy, ignore the fundamentals. One day it will suddenly raise cash, issue rights, suddenly lose money. Or worse, suspended. Because high debt. Alamak, 怎么会这样？因为你没有 check 咯。Okay, so that is my way of selecting stock. So coming back to CFM, 哇，假了，人老了真的是特别啰嗦。Okay, so this is the fundamentals which I don't understand, similar to Sun Power. Chart wise is looking good. Okay, but I always don't want to take this kind of trade. Now, if you take a look at the weekly chart, you can see BIC all the way lah. Sweet. Okay, so I believe the market is looking at a better first half second half 2021 to swing into profit. Now, if you can swing into profit, this chart definitely got more upside. My question is, if you cannot, if you can start to dip back into the low, because it doesn't have a track record of doing well, you know, it sometimes good, sometimes bad. This is like the Hokkien song, 有時起，有時落。哦，對不？So this one, to me, I will not touch. But if you ask me about the chart, definitely BIC. And if it continue to show BIC from this consolidation onwards, then it will be an easier buy. Okay, it will be an easier buy. Right now, it's just pulling back. I will leave it alone and not touch it. I think this chart is very similar to LHN. Okay, similar to LHN. There you go. See, LHN also pull back, ma. Okay, now this is where LHN, okay, you see LHN go up, so we study here. So this is the first time it went up. Now, before it went up, you can already see the BIC happening here. So it went up, after that it falls and starts to consolidate. So during this consolidation, it is where we want to look out for the BIC before we dare to buy the breakout. So you zoom into the last candle before the breakout. Do you at least see one bloody outstanding transaction volume bar? 看到没有？看到没有？就是这次啦，就是这条水啦。Correct now. Then after that, it starts to pull back on low volume. So these are all your keys, your evidence that this stock seems like it is bottoming in the consolidation. Of course, the more obvious it is, the easier it is. Okay, the more obviously, the easier it is. Now, 2 weeks back, there was a bunch of stock that was quite easy and quite obvious. I'm going to show you right now. Star. Okay, Star. This is the rally. So before the rally, remember it is before the rally that is most important. Can you see 2 weeks back before the rally? Can you see the BIC, the buyer in control? BIC. Oh, okay. And then it went up before it starts to plunge lah. Okay, so you must know how to take profit also. Then the next one is Hanwell. 2 weeks back. How do I know? Later I share with you. Hanwell. Now Hanwell, you see these two long candles, right? So before that, must buy already. So before that, you must ask yourself, hey, do you see BIC? Before it went up, before it goes up, okay, do you see BIC? Before it goes up, do you see BIC? 看到 BIC 的 comment BIC。有看到 BIC 的 comment BIC 一下。哇，谢谢你们的 reaction so many hearts, so many likes, so many reactions. Wow, thank you very much. And also YouTube, I saw 49 likes now. Thank you very much. I hope the rest of you can also hit the like button for you to hit 100 at least. Okay, BIC, right? Oh, so this is the reason why I stick to this pattern, because inside the stock market, not all the stock will have, but once you have the stock that shows you the BIC, there's a good chance it's going to go up. So I've shown you Star, I showed you Hanwell, I still got one more, Innotech. Okay, Innotech also got BIC. Yeah, okay, I show you before it went up, before it went up, okay, on the way up here, consolidate here, 是不是很明显? Now, I never show you, you may have missed it, you may not know, 哪里有看不到？原来all these stock going up has got this particular pattern 今晚你就学到东西了。OK， 来的，今晚你就没有浪费你48分钟的时间了，对不对 Okay, so this is why I say, hey, if I never show you, you may not have captured it. So now you see it very obvious, right? All this BIC pattern. Okay, so that is Innotech for you. And how do I know? Because we traded them. Okay, we traded them. Now, these are Innotech, unfortunately, unable to sustain and start to come down. So it's no longer BIC, as you can see. Now, this is going up. So from here, it pulls back. Whatever happened here already none of our business, so it is the new trend that we want to investigate. So when I open up this new trend, you can see that there is no more BIC. Can you see? So if you are still interested to trade Innotech, you want to wait for the BIC to return before you start to track it and set up a trading plan for it. Meanwhile, I will just monitor until there's a BIC. Okay, so now don't have. Okay, don't have. Capital Land. Hey, Shanice, I reply you before. So like someone new. Okay, John Tan over at YouTube. Thai Beverage. Thai Beverage. 一人一支. Okay. Thai Beverage. I 只攞來 waiting for the orange line to break. I got this question a lot of times. Is it time to buy Thai Beverage, or is it time to buy it? Okay, so this is why I haven't buy it yet, because there is a downtrend line. It is very obvious. This downtrend is very obvious. Anyone with only 20% knowledge of technical analysis, the first few chapters of any books will show you how to draw downtrend line. So this is the downtrend. You can see obviously it hit the downtrend, unable to clear it. The time to buy Thai Beverage will be the first time it break this. Okay, not sorry. I'm so sorry, Sumimasen. I need to take back my word. Okay, I'm telling you to buy, so I cannot say that. I cannot advise you. I can only tell you technically how it looks like. So let me rephrase. The time you want to get interested in Thai Beverage is when it breaks the downtrend line, signifying that the downtrend is over, a new trend is born. That is the time you'll be interested in Thai Beverage. You see, it can jolly well continue. Okay, it can jolly well continue and then break here at 67, or it can break this week at 70. So wherever it breaks, more importantly is the trend has turned to uptrend. That is more important. Don't care about the price. Okay, don't care about the price. That is Thai Beverage for you. I get this question a lot, so the line has been there. Now notice the line is orange color, which means the moment it breaks this downtrend line, I will receive an alert to my Telegram. So conveniently, I will just go to the computer and then open up. Okay, meanwhile, daytime, right, you can have a lot of activities. Those of you who like to bake cake, ladies, you can go and do your cake baking, or men, you want to like to mop the floor, you can mop the floor, or you want to go and swim, Netflix, up to you, whatever you do. The moment you receive an alert, then you come to the computer, lifestyle. Okay, so I have set up a lot of alerts right here for all the stocks that I'm tracking. If they never trigger, then no need to sit in front of the computer. Okay, let me show you the rest of the alerts, how it looks like when it triggers. Now, when it triggers, it looks like this. Okay, like SGX, Sarintech. Today Sarintech went up. Okay, I'm going to check Sarintech. Innotech, testing key level. Just now the support broken and then you have got REITs you have got Bursa stock anymore. Revenue LHN. Why just now I show you LHN? Because I remember morning got ping me Franken also. Right, so this is the secret weapon for you traders out there to keep a tab on the stocks that you are interested in. Then you will not miss it. Sarintech, let's take a look. Sarintech, that night got someone asked me that Sarintech. I say, hey, this is a diamond stock. I think last week, asked me to comment on Sarintech. So there is an ascending triangle. You are doing diamond industry. I told him I am not familiar with diamond industry. So based on the chart, it's the ascending triangle. But if you based on the earnings, okay, you can see that it is second half 2020, the earnings has dropped. Okay, earnings have dropped. So this breakout, I may not dare to take the trade because I do not have enough information about diamonds. Oh, the debt also went up. So pay attention to this. PE is 95 times. So everything point to fundamentally, I don't understand this stock. Okay, similarly to the Sun Power. Okay, therefore I do not take the trade. But let me explain to you what happened here. This is the ascending triangle we talked about last week. So it has broken out today. Wow. Okay, so once it break out, right? If you have not buy it and you are interested to buy Tech, there are two ways to do it. There's only one way now because it break out. So after breakout, it can always pull back to retest this level as a support. Okay, in the theory, it's called resistance, broken, turn support. So you can either wait for it to pull back to support with lower volume to show you the BIC. Okay, so that is the only way you can safely set up a trading plan on Tech. Okay, the pullback. If it doesn't happen and fly away, I doubt so lah. I doubt so. Diamond so good man. Okay, we see lah tomorrow whether it will pull back or go straight up and shoot forever go up. Okay, so that is Bull State also exploded up. Bull State, let's take a look. Liu say Bull State, Bull State where got go up, still there lah. Bull State still there. Now, okay, Bull State, all right. 哇，你也是很厉害哦 ，put all these to distract me so that I will click on your stock. 厉害厉害 ，out of the box, I like it, man. So Bull State, you can take a look at Bull State. Is it BIC? It's not BIC, but it went up and then it's pulling back on low volume. Earnings wise, Bull State, I look at Bull State, I'm more confident because you can see earnings is going up, ma. Also, this one is more comfortable to look at. 看了比较顺眼。PE 呢 ？PE 14 time， 哇，西北顺眼。什么 industry construction 呢 ？closer look. Okay, let's take a closer look. Construction and engineering. Let's go to the weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart is sweet, man. Okay, guys, Bull State. Can you see BIC or not? Bull State. If you can see BIC, comment BIC. My test. Can you hear me? My test. No sound. Suddenly no sound. Wait. Unmute. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello. 我是在等待 my test. Oh, can hear already, Okay. Just now my fat finger go and pull the cable out. Okay, let's continue the Bull State. Okay, Bull State, you see the weekly chart, very sweet, the BIC. Okay, very sweet, the BIC. It keep going up. It's like climbing staircase like that. So this is generally what we want to see in the stock chart, bullish. Okay, and just now I saw Jack Tan says that there is a asset sale. Okay, asset sale by Bull State. So you have to read what's going on with the asset sale and whether the revenue, I think the operating income is still climbing. So even with asset sale, even without asset sale, I believe the company EPS and operating income is still healthy for Bull State. Also, this is legit a very good stock. How to set up a trading plan? Now, personally, I don't like to trade this kind of pullback, shallow pullback. I prefer deeper one, or you go and consolidate longer period like this. I think I showed you a couple of times. So I prefer a longer period of consolidation, and after that, it will make the breakout more sustainable. This one, I worry it will swing up and down. Bull State. Still need some time to wait. Dun. Okay, now guys, you already know how to see. First one is Bull State. I also got a signal tonight. So you know how to see BIC chart. So we're going to go through this list of stock and see whether do we have further lobang or not. So up to now, I think we have a few bullish stock that we have covered, and those are the ones that I think got potential this week lah. I'm not going to do a summary. Those of you who are late, 下个礼拜尽早来了。Those of you 有缘听到收到 我们自己想用 ，OK， 我们自己想用。来，我们 continue bull state，OK， bull state 就是 hourglass 啊，later hourglass. We talk about bull state first. So bull state just now we cover already, right? So we go to Starburst. Now Starburst every week I skip it because I do not understand the chart. The chart is very difficult to see. You can see all these long black, not very standard the candles. Okay. Then we talk about aims. Okay. Okay, AIM is the REITs. AIM's current dividend yield is about 6%. Those of you who like to collect REITs, you can take a look at AIM's. But for me, I got another one that I went for today already, so no more AIM's for me. Del Monte, okay, Del Monte chart, it has a signal here, but guys, from this list, we need to look for BIC. So do you see BIC here? Do you see BIC now? If you don't see BIC, that means it's a skip. Okay, it's very simple. This list is the results of the screening rules. So what I have done over here, right? I have sorted it according to rank. The most green dot you see will be the best fundamentals, earnings, okay, follow to 0, don't have, nil. So we go back to the stock chart, you can see that it is sorted nicely according to the green dots. So as we come down the list, it becomes lesser and lesser dots. 越来越不好，最好的在上面。Okay, so Del Monte, you open up the chart. So one by one, you open up the chart, you should see BIC. If you don't see BIC, it means skip. So once you open Del Monte, you look at the chart, do you see BIC? I don't see lah. Long black candle here, where got BIC? It used to have BIC on the way up. Okay, on the way up, you have BIC. So this is the time to trade. This is the time to siam. Okay, siam. Fu Yu, just now someone asked about Fu Yu. Now, I know Fu Yu since 2016, 2017. So intimately, I call him Fu. Okay, I go to the weekly chart. Okay, Fu, no problem lah. TTK, this stock 一直上. So take a look at the earnings. This is another one. Okay, I hope 今天我一掌惊醒梦中人啊。Okay, you can see all these stocks that perform spectacularly. One is investor dream. Investor dream come true. So if you want to have such sweet dream, 你一定要用我的右手边 right hand side. Okay, 服务 right? Okay, right hand side. You want to look for these kind of earnings that is going up one. Okay, going up one. Then you see the stock chart. No problem to buy and hold. B and H, buy and hold. Okay, and then you can sleep in peace. Money can grow. 裸送，对不对 ，guys? If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. If you agree with me, give me a like. 重不重要？你讲 right hand side 重不重要 ？So for me, right, I keep things very simple. I try my best to have the patience to wait for this kind of stock to give me the signal that I will time my entry to buy. 不用多的，你一年拿2-3只这样子的股就西北送了。First one, Fortress Mineral. Then after that, I got iFast, I got Union Gas. Propnex I used to have 4只，对不对？送了咯，4只。Okay, so there are still more like Fu Yu, also one of them. But Fu Yu, wow, really, you just have to close your eyes and buy. There's no technical setup like TTK. Okay, I think there is some sale here. I remember there's some sale here. The founder sell to a fund manager or something like this. So you may want to read to find out. Okay, but as of today, Fu Yu can buy or not. If you take a look at the chart, is setting up. It is setting up on the weekly chart. So probably you need to go to the daily chart to look for the entry. Now, daily chart entry, not easy for Fu Yu because you see the candle, overlapping. Okay, so if you want to buy Fu Yu, you buy with the PE lower, so 14 times, okay. 10% earnings, 31 cents is right there, 31 cents. Earnings growth, can it grow by 10%? Semiconductor, first half 2021, most likely, no problem. If it continue to grow, I think the stock will continue to fly. Okay, so that is Fu Yu. I cannot tell you exactly when to buy. I can only tell you about what to look at only today. Grand Venture is also in the list today. Grand Venture weekly chart. Can you see the weekly chart? Okay. 勉强啦，勉强 you can see this white black oh. The white has got higher volume, so it is quite bullish. Now you go to the daily chart. Now daily chart, do you see BIC now? If you see BIC, 给个赞，给个赞。So that everybody, as a community, tonight, as a community, all of us look for the stock together, So I'm not telling you what stock to buy, but I've shown you how to look for BIC. So I go through the results. Then we look for the BIC together. Okay, so you own sell will see. So you can see a few lights coming up. So you agree, Grand Venture has got BIC, Grand Venture. So if you want to trade Grand Venture, you can set up a trading plan. You can either use smarter way to buy low or you want to use VT. But guys, this is not the market to be too extremely bullish. So if we are able to use smarter way to buy low, will be better. So I'm going to set an alert. I'm going to set an alert at the lower range. This is obviously 89 to 78 is the trading range. So if the stock comes down to this lower range at 79, alert me. Okay, then I will look at, so when the stock comes down to 79.5, you will alert me, then I'll take a look at transaction volume. If I still see BIC, then that is where I can set up a trading plan. So right now, it's in the middle of the range. It's in the middle of the range. Usually don't do anything. Okay, either you break out or you pull back, then you buy. But break out in this kind of investment climate, tambo risky lah, tambo risky. So therefore, I prefer to catch at the low, but it must satisfy my volume criteria. So perhaps next week you come back, we see how is it Grand Venture. IX Biopharma, you may wonder, why is it 3-star? This is also a money-losing company. Okay, it's a money-losing company. So why is it 3-star? Let's see. Okay, because it is getting more and more, it's losing lesser and lesser money. Okay, lesser and lesser money. The earnings momentum is there. But this stock is range trade for one and a half year, more than 1.5 years. So therefore, it's a waste of time. I usually skip. This is a REITs. I skip. Wow, this one also the key. Pacific Century Holding Company, I skip. No BIC, no BIC, I skip. Sabana REIT. This REIT no good, right? No BIC, I skip. Samudera Shipping. Okay. Samudera Shipping, before it went up. Okay, I always talk about this. Before it went up, this is where the BIC is. Okay, this is where the BIC is. Okay, just like the AEM I showed you just now. So when the stock consolidate, you look for BIC. No BIC, then you skip. So right now, it is pulling back, heavy volume selling, and the stock survives, but there's no setup right here. So I'm going to skip it for now. The brother of Samudera Shipping, of course, you see our famous Costco lah. Costco, we are still waiting. 等。钟厚尧有一首歌就是 dedicate for 这种股的，就是等到花儿也谢了，再等啊。Okay, already saw BIC, so just wait lah. Wait lah. It doesn't want to go up yet, so no choice. Now, fundamentals of Costco, right? It has just turned profitable, very profitable on the second half of 2020. So 2021, 看它怎么办的啦。Looks like this industry is in play lah. Samudera is up. Some of the Costco, some of the Bursa, similar industry stock is also up. So, maybe this is just 装死. Maybe it is 装死. See, it is still an uptrending stock. Although it is very boring. Okay, 等到显. Okay, but it is still an uptrending stock. If you can see the trend line, it is still a trending stock. Okay, if I use this low to connect to this low, you can see that it is still trending up. So if it can bounce up, then all is good. All is good. Okay, you can see the consolidation, lower and lower and lower volume. It looks like a compressed spring ready to 一发不可收拾. Okay, so we just wait lah. 没有办法嘞，他要我们等，我们就等了。Sinostar's back. today it is trying to fight back, fail. Okay, much of the day it was doing like up 3 cents, up 3.5, 5 cents, but fail. Right now, do you see BIC? I don't see lah. This one is a shooting star. Shooting star price coming down is a confirmation. So this is weakness. We need to see BIC, no BIC, no buy. UMS also the same. No BIC, no buy. No BIC yet, no buy. Okay, now the rest 不用看了啦，都没有 BIC。Prop next Prop next also no BIC. This is the long black. Okay, so you see the process, very simple. Come here and take a look, and you look for the BIC. If there's no BIC, no need to shortlist. So every day you go through this process, and then you will be able to collect a list of stock that you are waiting for the BIC. Once you see it, that will be the chart you set up a trading plan. If you don't see it, what do? Continue to turn, no? Continue to turn. Okay, so that is generally how my chart reading and how my process in selecting stock is. Okay, right? 有没有问题? Any question, guys? With regards to this BIC, this stock, this seminar, any question? Liu, Union Gas got BIC or not? Union Gas, okay, right? Let's do a last one, Union Gas. 你说呢? Okay, let me explain to you. A lot of stocks already went up. Okay, so during the swing up, now it's coming down. So you don't see a lot of very beautiful chart right here. Okay, but Union Gas before it flew up, right? 哪里会没有 BIC 呢？大把BIC, can you see? So that is the best time to take Union Gas, not now. Now actually quite sweet, you know. Today I pleasantly surprised that it's coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago when it was doing a long black, I see Facebook, I see forum, a lot of people, even my friend, KPKB. You know what's KPKB? 呱呱叫，哇，惨啊，哎呦 especially my friend very naggy, tell me 哇，惨啊，可怜啊，可怜个骨头啦，可怜，你没有经过这边咩？ If you have experienced this before, you know that, after that must be key, 对不？ After that must be key, correct not? So this one I tell him, 不要烦我啦，没代志one啦。今天我可以笑着跟他讲没代志。Experience counts 啦，哇，这也好练。Experience counts 啦 ，you go through here, right? Here you are more 仔，对不对？对不对 ？Okay, so hourglass. Wow, Daniel, 不要问我这种嘞，这种怎么看？ This one how to see? Already up already 吗？ Bolio ask you buy 146, what? Correct. Bolio ask you buy 416. So this one, right, already up. You just need to wait for the consolidation like that. No, like this. You ask me stock like this, got chance to go up. I will say yes because it's going up with high volume, pulling back low volume. Here, right, cannot really lah. Already up today. 还是 Daniel, you want to show me you got Rolex lah, 146, bro. Want me to congratulate you, huh? 来 give you one like lah. Okay. Okay, guys, so that is the stock selection for tonight. Okay, I want to summarize the screening rules again. So for those of you who are new, this will benefit you. For those of you who already listened to this 1,000 times, take this as a refresher. Now, whenever you look for stocks to buy, pay attention to industry theme and the catalyst why the stock can go up. This should give you a list of stock to buy. Then you look for the BIC. If the stock doesn't have BIC, you wait, turn. Okay, when it shows BIC, you set up a trading plan to either buy breakout or buy at the low. And then we talk about when to sell is when you see weakness, okay, when you need to adjust and rebalance your portfolio. Because when you build a portfolio of stocks, like for example, you have 5 stocks. there are bound to be stocks you need to lock in your profit, and there will be stocks that you can continue to ride the trend, like Union Gas, iFast, Yangzijiang. All these are the strong ones you want to ride the trend. Now, the other weak ones, okay, where you are only flirting with them, you buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Also that you build profit buffer to tahan the pullback on the stocks that you want to ride the trend. Okay, so this is the summary for you. You will find it very useful, especially for new trader, new investor. Right now, I believe most of you, how you find stocks, you read the Edge magazine, you read Business Time. Whenever analysts mention a stock, you pay attention to it. Listen up, that one is called too late. 那个叫太迟啊 too late. You want to be sensitive to what is currently in play. Like steel stock, March was the time it was in play. So until May, game over already. The steel stock already already coming down. So you have to get out of Fortress Mineral, Southern Alliance, and so on. So those still holding, trying to ride the trend, you got only one enemy. The enemy is called Xi Jinping. Okay, China want to keep the steel price down. Steel price keep lower, it will affect the P&L of steel company. So that is what I call catalyst. Okay, so this will give you a good summary on how do you look for stocks to trade in the Singapore market. Now, who is the man behind this voice? My name is Yihua, Director of Chart Nexus, private trader since 2004, and these are some of the contributions I make to the mainstream media. I used to publish Market Outlook. I used to write technical analysis article to the magazines, to the newspaper. Okay, so that is what I was doing for the past 17 years. Now, before COVID-19, I used to travel around this region to give talks to investors like yourself. Like these are some of the pictures, the good old times. Those of you who recognize this is the Chart Nexus Singapore office. Okay, so with COVID-19, now it is I cannot call it blessing in disguise because it has damaged a lot of people's lives. So I will just say, due to COVID-19, now we don't have to go to the venue. We all get used to doing this online. At one webinar, can talk to the whole Peninsula Malaysia. At one seminar, can talk to everybody in Singapore. Be it you stay at Jurong Island, or you stay at Pulau Ubin, or you stay at Punggol or Woodlands. One webinar, I'm able to speak to you. I'm able to show you and present to you the stock selection. So I find this much more efficient. So as a traders club, what do? We are focused on the next stock to buy and the follow through of the trade life cycle. What do I mean by trade life cycle? It means from looking for stocks to buy, paying attention to the trading team, the BIC, the entry, the strategy, all the way to the exit. That is one whole trade life cycle. Okay, so if today you're looking for a place, a community where we help each other out and look for stocks together and discuss every single day, very excitingly, this is the club that you are looking for. So this is the 5-stage trader progression. Now, a lot of people are stuck in the first 3 stages, losing a lot of money, wasting a lot of time, trying to figure out what actually works in the stock market. Is it the moving average? Set wrong number. Instead of 20, should you add 21? Or is it because the reversal pattern, you're still not well versed enough? Or see, you're still experimenting. So if you want to stop experimenting and jump on the bandwagon of following a community of traders who have done it a couple of times, in different stocks repeatedly, you can adopt a working trading plan from us and join our mentorship program. So in this mentorship program, you will first learn fundamental analysis. Like I say, I don't just use technical analysis to trade. I want to know the company first. Okay, company first. 有没有赚钱? Okay, 赚钱稳不稳? Then followed by a sector in play, the industry, and then only we will talk about the technical. We set up our technical plan, the strategy to trade the stock. Sometimes you need to buy when the stock is quiet. Sometimes you take the trade on the breakout. In a weak market, you try to take the breakout. Wrong strategy to employ, I tell you. So these are the things that the textbook doesn't teach you. It is the vibe, the feel of the market that is important. And how do you get this feel and vibe of market? Joining the community. every day we are discussing about the market. You can feel the conversation, you can feel the market weakness or strength. Okay, so that is the technical analysis. And mentorship. The mentorship program is not just learning by yourself and then you do it by yourself. We will be there to handhold you for every single day, okay, during your mentorship program. So first, you will receive learning broadcast from me. Now, what is learning broadcast? These learning broadcasts are 厉害咯. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay, this is the online mentorship program group. So I just want to show you some of the posts that I have shown the members. So like strict trading, you see this AB. So I was sharing with the members, hey, what do I mean? How do I see this chart? So that every example you look at are real example. So that is happening in the stock market. What goes on behind my decision process? How you read the chart so that you learn from real examples. So these are all the learning examples. Okay, so I will broadcast to you. Like last week, shooting star, Sinostar has a shooting star. So in case you miss it, right, shooting star is one of the most dangerous pattern in the stock chart. Okay, so we share with each other. Like here, I highlighted Sinostar has got shooting star. And then Innotech also has a shooting star. So last Friday, basically, it was a rebalance day. Sell a lot of stocks to prepare for the following week. I also never expect Dow Jones to go 500 points down, but because the chart is ugly on Friday afternoon itself, so it was time to get out of them. Nano firm, okay, Nano firm, you see, this is a setup that we learned, correct or not? So today you ask me Nano firm, well, actually last week we are already looking at it. So I will highlight to the group, another shooting star, Hanwell. So if you find that receiving this kind of information is useful to you, you'll be glad that in the mentorship program, you will be receiving this kind of real-time chart, okay, that the trainer himself, which is me, looking at the stock and find that, hey, this is of very good educational value and share with you so that it can help you in understanding that, oh, so this is what you learn right here, but this is how it looks like in the real life. Okay, and I'll be conducting weekly training webinar. So your training program is not just Saturday, Sunday, and then after that you do on yourself, but every Monday we'll gather all the members together and go through a webinar on the key analysis techniques, okay, for that market during that present moment. Because the stock market is dynamic, so we cannot have 一招定天下. You know, if the market is slow, I keep asking you to trade breakout, I got problem. If the market is very fast, I say, hey, you wait for a quiet time, then you buy. Market is hot, hot rally, you wait for quiet time, you 等到榴莲掉跑掉了咯，那个 train 跑掉了。Okay, so different time, different strategy. Okay, in 无间道非常时期，非常手段。Okay, so this is where I will update you. How and this the current market and what should you do and all that weekly webinar every week for the whole 1 year term of your program. Okay, and then this is a daily market commentary where every day I will start a conversation with all the members, like this is today, 22nd of June today. So you can see good morning, and then we start to talk about the stock. So we talk about Mao Sang Wang. Okay, Mao Sang Wang is not it's not really the durian, Mao Sang Wang, we're talking about nut tree farm, nursery farm, okay, and then Franken or Keppel see so many stock. We are all talking about the stock, Union Gas, and so on. Okay, so this is the conversation that is going on, so that you are always looking at a group of stocks and you are following closely, and you get all the news and info that will help you make very informed trading decision. So this is my complete mentorship program that can help beginners and also help those traders who hasn't been successful in their trading pursuit. Okay, this is one of the good trade that we made on Propnex last year. So 2.6K from one good swing trade on Propnex. This is just 20,000 unit. Okay, so it is not like buying 200, 300,000 unit and then contra for 2.6K. And I don't control, by the way. This is all riding trend. Okay, find a good stock, you go in, hopefully it turn out to be a Union Gas or iFast or Propnex. That is our ultimate objective. So 2.6K, one good trade in Propnex, and this is 2.7K, one good trade in Sembawang Corp Industry. Okay, so if those two trades disappoint you because it's only 2.6K, 2.7K, say, ayo, bobak leh, 6.4K leh, 可以吗? 6.4K, I hope you wake up lah. You wake up. You see, I cannot dictate how much the stock move. If the stock only move 2.7K, for me, I have to gladly take the profit and go. Better than 2.7K, don't take. Later become zero. Worse, become minus 1,000 or minus 2,000. I'm sure you've been there before. You have profit, you didn't take care of it, and when the market pull back, you say, normal correction, we'll go back up one. And in the end, from profit become loss. That is the worst experience any trader can go through. Okay, so you didn't guess, one good trade, 6.4K, and you will also receive during the mentorship program, right? You will also receive access to this private page, okay, where the weekly webinar will be held. Training videos are there already recorded, so you can just go there and view the videos and the commentary, the stocks and news update. Okay, that will ensure you have a continuous learning environment during your mentorship membership years. And you get access to the ESP Master Pro software, the one that I'm using just now. Inside, it really has built-in strategy for you to screen the stock market for trading ideas like tonight, how we go through. And also it has the fundamentals data for you to understand the company before you take the trade. Okay, remember, information is very important. And all the charts are delayed real-time price charts. So you can see the chart and it will be updated during the market hours. So remember this, my golden mantra. Information leads to better investments. Okay, why people lose? Because they buy a stock without knowing what the hell it is doing. That is a quick way to lose. So this is very important. Now, communicator, you will receive my learning broadcast as I was mentioning to you. So you will not miss another good opportunities anymore through the learning broadcast. And you can set up your own Telegram alerts or receive the system alerts to your Telegram on your mobile phone. You see, everything is on a mobile phone. You get alerted and notified so that you will never miss another trade. So the whole Singapore mentorship program, you will receive the Telegram alerts, you will receive the learning broadcast, you will join the private group to learn more, and you will use the software to look for ideas. Plenty of opportunity for you to find the next winner in the mentorship program. Okay, so if 6.7K on Union Gas, you find that mama teh lah, how about 11.3K on the semiconductor stock? Now, semiconductor stock is very strong in January. So if you have missed it or you make very small money, don't dare to ride the trend. This is why the program is for you. The community is there to support each other, remind each other to stick to the rules. No sell candle, no sell. Okay, no sell candle, no sell. So this is 11.3K made from the semiconductor trade. And Matex, during 2020, that was a very special year. You make a lot of money very fast in the COVID-related stock. Matex was one of the stock. Now take a look at this chart. I'm sure by now you'll be able to tell that this is a BIC chart, correct or not? So this BIC chart, this technique that I'm using, you can see that it will happen throughout the last 10 years at least. Okay, it is a repeatable, highly repeatable pattern that once you learn, you will never forget. Okay, so give me 1 year, come and join me, learn from me. Then for the rest of your life, you will be able to pick up good stocks, okay, through correct timing using this method. 27.7K on Matex trade, 2020 during the COVID-19 time. Okay, and the most recent big win is the 13.4K on Fortress Mineral, my steel stock. Sold on 11th of May, for you to see. Okay, already bought in March. We ride the whole trend in Fortress Mineral, so 13.4K pocketed from one good trading idea. Okay, so today if you are focused on, you want to look for a program that you want to learn from that focus on results, this is the mentorship program designed for you. We are looking for the next dollar, the next money making opportunity every single day. So with the knowledge you learn in the program, you will be able to identify the opportunities, and that will equate to making money in the stock market. Okay, without knowledge, you will not be able to spot all these opportunities. So our pre-COVID seminar package is at 2788. This is the time when we have to book the hotel, book the air ticket so that we are able to conduct the seminar, okay, at the location face-to-face. But right now, no more face-to-face, everything move online. So we are able to slash 50% off the price and offer it to you at an online special of 1388. So if you divide this 1388 by 12 months, it is only 115 per month only. Okay, and today, if you are losing more than $115 per month, I think it makes sense for you to invest in this program because as you can see from the results, you are able to make at least a times 10. 115 times 10, how much? $1,150. So every $115 tuition fee that you pay to join the program, to invest in this program, to learn the trading from me, you have a chance to make more than 1388 for one whole year. Make sense to you? Okay, so you will receive the ESP Master Pro, the private group access, the communicator, Telegram alerts, all these to make sure you never to never miss the next trading opportunity. The sign up link is here, chartnexus.com/trading SGX. Okay, my assistant has also pinned up the sign up links on the right hand side over here, so you can come here and take a look at the sign up link. And we also have a testimonial page. Okay, a testimonial page. I can open up this to show you a testimonial, and also the WhatsApp number. If you've got question, you can WhatsApp us, and also the email address to find out more about the program. Okay, so let me just read a few testimonial for you. Okay, testimonial. So these are all the old ones. Okay, I'll pick one old one. Maybe from Zhihao 22 weeks ago. So sign up in November 2020 to learn more about trading. Yihua is a very good coach who can teach you even if you are a total beginner. Only regret is that I should have joined earlier, and that will boost my winning percentage higher. So enjoy his way of explaining, and it is very funny and easy to catch your attention. You can listen to his coaching without getting bored. Also, that is from Zhihao 2 weeks ago. So last week, one of my members, Kelvin Lee, contributed the testimonial over here. So let me read this to you. Joined on March 2021 and started trading from zero. That means a brand new trader. After 1.5 months, already earned back the school fee based on his setup method. Easy and friendly method. The method must be logical and easy to apply. If it is very complicated, full of indicator, check this, check that, too complicated. Now, from my 17 years, guys, I realize if it is very complicated, okay, it is only interesting. It looks very sophisticated, like very sucky. But the truth is, simplicity works. Simplicity works. Complicated, useless lah. The most easy is what I'm showing you today. 你看不到 BIC 就是不用 trade 等 then you will avoid a lot of unnecessary losses. Okay, so this is what my members say as well, easy and friendly method. So he is always approachable. Although we are doing classes virtually, he talks and responds to the crowd. No doubt, I have also tried joining other free classes from other gurus. I will say if he claims he is number 2, nobody can claim number 1 because I put in the effort. Okay, I believe most of my members can feel my sincerity and passion in wanting to really teach and do this together with members. Now, I not only want to teach, I want to trade together with all of you. Well, that is what keeps me going. Okay, it is very fun. Every day we log in as a community, we trash talk the bloody stock. Those that doesn't go up, we trash talk the bloody stock. Those go up, we hold our nerves and then ride the trend loon over the weekend or that. That is what the semangat is all about. Okay, so this is the testimonial. You can feel free to come to the link and read all about them. And next, I want to show you the mentorship itself. Okay, some of the FAQ that a lot of people was asking, where is this mentorship program conducted? Okay, the whole mentorship program is conducted online. So after you join the mentorship program, you will have access to the video on demand. You can play and learn the strategy. And then you have the Facebook group to interact with us. Okay, and how do I know this mentorship program can help me? So as you can see from the testimonial, and I've got even more testimonial later. I'm very excited to show you how to look for them. Okay, later I will show you. Okay, you will see how the program benefited the fellow members, and maybe it is one of your experience, okay, that you can relate with some of the members. Then you will know that whether this program is suitable for you or not. Okay, and this mentorship program is suitable for who? Anyone, okay, who wants to learn trading and who learn stock selection properly instead of gambling, instead of guessing. Okay, be it you are new or you are old and experienced and not making money consistently. So this is for you. Now, if you are new to trading, this program definitely suitable for you because you are like a piece of white paper. Okay, 你是一张白纸. So you will learn and apply and do and execute only what works. So imagine you are able to sidestep the holes, the potholes that I have stepped into over the last 17 years. 这个不要做，那个不要做，那个会跌倒，这个是会输钱的。You are already 2-3 steps ahead of the rest of the retail market. Okay? What will be discussed during the weekly webinar? We are going to talk trading levels. Trading volume, the exact level that we'll be trading, what is the execution steps, okay, more detailed than what you experienced tonight. Tonight is just tell you what to buy, so the weekly webinar will be what to buy, when to buy, and when to sell. Okay, what if you are not able to attend the weekly webinar training? All weekly webinar training is recorded, so you can always go to the Facebook group, the private group, and look for them. Okay, every week there will be one, so you look for the latest one and then you can start to play already. I have just successfully made payment. Okay, so if you have already made payment, you will receive a welcome email from us. Okay, do check your spam box. Sometimes it lands inside the spam box. And inside this welcome email, there will be instruction to set up your access to the Facebook, to the ESP Master software, to the Telegram, to the communicator. Okay, so you look up for this welcome email. Right, so just to share with you more testimonial, as you can see, all of them are displayed here. Okay, I'll pick the one in the center, right in the center. So once I turn to his public YouTube, I had start recovering my loss. Now I'm glad that I have become one of his members and successfully recovered all my losses in a proper trading method. This one is important, proper trading method. Okay, guys, so these are all the testimonials and feel free to come and take a look. Now, for those of you who stayed till the end, okay, these last few slides, they are bonuses. Okay, those of them left earlier will not be able to know, but this is for you. Okay, you will also be glad to know that I also do REITs, so there will be a REITs corner. So just search for Hex REITs in our private group and you will be able to see our comments on the REITs stock, which one is time to buy, which one has got 6% yield. This week, just this week, I have identified 3 REIT stocks to own. Okay, so you can take a look at the post once you are in. Now, you will also be invited to receive my private alerts that I set for myself. Okay, if you have this privileged access, you will be added into a group, and whenever I set an alert to alert myself, for example, if I want to trade nano, I set a level, you will receive the alert together with me, real time. So this is the bonus for those of you who join me. So the mentorship program, to this last slide, okay, I can offer you a very special price that will be 1011. Okay, you save $1,777 from the 2788. So if 1011, you break it down into 12 months, it is only $84 per month. Okay, $84 per month, cheaper than your trading commission, I dare say. Okay, so those of you who are actively trading and you still 无头, don't know what is going on, so this is the time to stop whatever you are doing, invest in this $84, because every month you invest this $84, you're investing in knowledge, investing in learning education that will help you bring 10x your $84. 10x, at least 10x, $840 for one good trade. Okay, so this is the promo. If you are interested, please click on the link to sign up. Now, one thing I want to share with you is, I know all of you are smart Lazada buyer lah. Definitely you go Lazada buy ma, so you like to read reviews before you commit to a program like this, whether this program is really suitable for you or not. 1011. So I invite you, okay, to go and read all these testimonials. These are all real people, real members. So you can go and take a look at how they benefited the program. You click on this, it's going to bring you to more testimonial. Okay, on here, 51 of them. So you can go and read and find out whether this program is suitable for you or not. I respect that you are a smart, what they call them, smart investor. Okay, that you want to find out more information leads to better purchase, so this is the same thing. Go and find out. Okay, click on the link to find out the testimonial and read for yourself what are the good reviews I have received. Okay, and one more note is this 1011 is an online promotion, so anytime we are going to revert back to the 1388. So if you want to save and keep it to only $84 per month, sign up as soon as you can. All right, so we'll take question right now. If you've got any question with regards to the mentorship program, feel free to ask now over at the admin page. Sorry, the admin page, over at the what do you call that? Comments field. Yes, YouTube as well. Okay, if you have got question, feel free to ask. Me and my assistant will be gladly answering your question. DT mentorship program price breakout. DT is the student, is a member. So he also mentioned about price breakout. Yeah, it's going on an uptrend, the price, because the better we do, the higher the price. Okay, the better we do, the higher the price. So therefore, if you want to keep it at $84 per month, sign up ASAP. Okay, like any question, how this program can help you, feel free to ask. We will still be around. Okay, let me take a look at the Wall Street. Wall Street is green. Okay, so tomorrow both IT again. So you see, last Friday I shared this with many people that it is going to be a quadruple reaching. So after that is where the action will begin. So Monday immediately claw back the gains, claw back the losses. And this week we should resume the trend that was before last Friday. Okay, earnings season in US is coming up, so we do expect some price resilience and stability going forward. That is where we start to look out for BIC stock to buy. Right, so all looks well now. So tomorrow morning when we wake up, it is all green. Then more stocks to buy. Tonight we already highlighted a few stocks. So those are the ones that we want to eyeball. The 88 days from Father's Day promo will be auto added. Oh yes, the 88 days will be auto added. Give us 1 week. 1 week time. I saw them flying around the email to set it up already. You will get the base 365 days first. Then within 1 week, they're going to add the 88 days for you, Gary. The program doesn't focus on US market. Okay, US market, you can do it yourself. This program allows you to screen for US market. Like for example, if you want to do NYSE, right? Oh, sorry. We do NASDAQ. NASDAQ is stronger. Or we do NASDAQ. Okay, and then NASDAQ, then I will focus on price pullback and these two . Okay, Trendmaster V3, you will have a lot of signal. 太多我就不要了see, too many already. So it is about 140. Okay, 140. You can still stop by industry. Okay, then we can look for the one. Okay, biotechnology definitely a lot is NASDAQ. Okay, you can broadcasting. We can look for those sector we know. Okay, computer hardware lor. All these you can take a look. Okay, all these you can take a look. Trendmaster V3. Also, you can use the same strategy on the Angmo stock, US stock. Okay, so you have the selection of the markets. Hong Kong also have. Thanks, Gary. So I will look forward. You haven't posted yet, Facebook today. Never see your talk. New members, all members are talking. New members never talk. Also, participate in the stock discussion so that you will learn more. Post your question there. Okay. Okay, every day just post your question there if you have any questions so that you can help you to get up to speed in the learning. Right? Any more questions with regards to the mentorship program? 1011 before it become 1388 1588. So seize the opportunity when it is there. Buy low, okay, buy low. Don't wait until 278 and then I want. 哎呦，早知道1011我买 $84 per month 啊，真的是便宜啊，真的是便宜。Okay, every single day you have a community to interact with, looking out for the next opportunity to make $840 at least. 还有没有问题？看一下 YouTube 有没有问题啊？我切另外一个 screen 看。Any discount for previous Chart Nexus member in the past? PX Chia on YouTube. I think you are old member, right? From the older generation of Traders Club member. Don't have This is a brand new program online. So the last time we only sell it at 301 you no sign up That time we have a broadcast, so wasted. So now it's 1011. Before it go to 1388, better sign up lah. 对不？2011年，2011。Wow, Bitcoin today break the $30,000 range the support. Mari kita Bitcoin 其实不好啦 Bitcoin cryptocurrency all the 豺狼 use it to do extortion walao 不好啦。买股票好啦，股票又容易了解，对吗？何必买不懂的东西呢？可能是我不懂啦Is for 1 year your course? Yes, Dennis Yo, the program is for 1 whole year. Okay, 1 year. 1 year $84 per month. 偏贵嘞 petrol 对不？ It's cheaper than petrol. Petrol 1 month you hook 1 time now easily $100 it depending on your tank lah. My tank is 60 liters, so about $112, $118. So it is cheaper than your petrol 走过路过不要错过，真的。Before the price go back to 1388, guys， 好不好？Facebook no more question Facebook。Is it worth to invest in Singapore market compared to Malaysia market? Wow, I get this question a lot, Robert. Okay, I will say today just got one member ask me this question. So my answer to her is very simple. Okay, Singapore, Bursa, and US, all of them has their own problem. Okay, US is the tai of the whole world. As the saying goes, when the Wall Street sneezes, the rest of the world catch a cold. Okay, but the problem is Wall Street is at night. Okay, it's at night, so it makes it a little bit inconvenient for us. Okay, and also it is more volatile, and yeah, but it moves fast. So over the past few years, especially in Donald Trump years, right, US market Sibeho is because the market was easy. If you go back to after the financial crisis, right, 2008, it was not like that one. It's only the last few years it was very strong. Okay, so therefore a lot of people, wow, Tesla la, Palanta la. So it is not every year is Christmas. Even Apple took many years to become a multi-bagger. Okay, now back to Singapore market. Singapore market, it was great before the 2013 bubble burst. 2013 penny bubble burst. But it is coming back. You can see more and more interesting stock like Union Gas, like Fortress Mineral. Wow, give people big. Hey, Fortress Mineral within 2 months, 150% gain. Also, there will be stocks. Okay, the Singapore market is coming back, and then you have the Malaysia market. Currently got two problems. Number one, COVID. Number two is the instability of the government. But once that is resolved, it will be back to its former glory. Malaysia stock run them fast one, you know. One day, okay, last year, one day if no up 5%, 不算赢 Malaysia stock. Really, it moved a lot. It moved very fast. Okay, so you see, every market has its own good time and bad time. Also, it is not about when is it worth or not to just focus on one market. What you should focus on is maybe the companies. Find out those profitable company in Singapore that you want to make money from. Find out those profitable company in Malaysia market that you want to make money from. Then you trade both market. 你不是双赢咯这样。好 Robert. Next question, Winston Chan. After the 1 year, any monthly subscription fee? After the 1 year, Winston, I expect you to know how to do it already. So you should be able to make money already. So if you still require my service, then you sign up for 1 more year. If you find that 1 year 搞了 you know how to do it by yourself, then 你已经毕业了还要还什么钱？知道吗？可能像你读大学这样，3年毕业了，你还要回去咩？回去补习啊？没有吗？毕业了就出去赚钱了咯。Okay, so give yourself 1 year, give me 1 year, let's do this together and see if you can make money or not. Okay, 会的话就是毕业了，不用再还钱了。如果你觉得还钱了很膈应呢，很多资讯 very a lot of information, you find that very useful, you want to continue, then continue 咯。Okay. Every man must shoot for 5 C's. Remember 5 C's, you know, guys. I came from the generation of 5C. Nowadays they talk about FIRE, FIRE, financial independence, retirement, retire early, something like this. Okay, but back in our days, we don't talk about retirement when we talk about 5C. See me 5C, cash, credit card, car, condo, got club membership, Okay, no, but not a lot of people go for club membership now lah. So the club membership maybe can replace with Chart Nexus Singapore Traders Club lor. Then you got your 5C already Okay? 没有问题 Robert. Okay?还有什么问题 ？Still got what question? 什么问题都可以问哦。You can ask any question, guys. You can ask any question. So, so that I can help you understand better.
Battery 70%. Connected to mid-range double array.
Okay, can we use the tools in your website without signing up for external like Maybank, email broker that you used to require? You cannot use the tool in my website without signing up. These tools are proprietary to the mentorship program members. Okay, so you must be a member to use the tools. After 1 year, the ESP Master expire as well. Okay, so in order to use ESP Master again, you need to sign up for 1 more year. 其实不要去想第2年你第1年学不会你第2年你是不会 sign up 的。Understand not, guys? If first year with me, you find that you cannot make money, why would you be bothered about renewal? Contrary, if your first year you make money, before the second year expiry is up, you would have already renewed. Okay, you will renew early. Correct not? So don't keep thinking about the second year. No, don't keep thinking about second year. 为什么你的笑话越来越冷？哎呀，其实我不是一个 很外向的人呢，其实我是很内向的，我是尽量讲笑话，可是有时候是不好笑咯。就是这样咯。我是一个很 introvert， 怎样讲啊 ？introvert 内向，我是一个很内向的人。如果你们没有发现的话，其实我很内向的，我不什么喜欢大庭广众讲话的。所以我就尽量咯，尽量 entertain 你们哦，跟你们讲一点笑话，让你们开心一下，这样哦。I mean, if you sign up as your member, we don't need to sign up for broker. Oh yeah. If you are already a member, you don't need to sign up for any broker. No need. Broking, you can trade elsewhere. In fact, my platform cannot trade one. My platform is only for charting and alerts. Okay, so you can take your trading anywhere. I know you want to use Tiger lah, Momo lah, Mutu call Mutu or Momo. Can. That one no problem. We are not tied to any broker exclusively. 真的，弟弟内向。私底下的我是没有什么喜欢讲话的 case。Any brokerage firm to recommend? Okay, Gary, this one right, I cannot answer in public because I have got in Singapore Lim and Tan and UBK uses our company's software solution. So 讲一不好，讲一然后二对不起二，讲二对不起一。So there are two brokerage firm in Singapore that I recommend, Lim and Tan and UBK no. Only two of them work with Chart Nexus ma. So I tell you lah, these two. You are new, Gary? You are a new investor, you got Lim and Tan 搞掂 already 咯，搞掂 already。OK， 时间过得很快，欢乐时光过得快，又到时候说拜拜，11点了哦，所以大家不要太晚睡，晚睡不好，尤其现在有这个疫情哦，我们要早睡早起，吃水果，多运动，免疫力才会强，免疫力强就不怕那个病毒共生，就是不怕那个病毒。OK， 所以大家早点睡，明天早上9点不见不散，在我们的 Facebook private group。OK，so everybody good night and if you got any more question, email or WhatsApp to us. OK，so I see you next Tuesday. Goodbye.